Good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning to you. And you, and you, and you. Hi! Hello everyone. I'm just getting my coffee ready. That'll do, it's pretty full. That should last me. Good morning everyone, hi. Right, get your questions ready. Give me some good ones, give me some good juicy ones. So, I'm just gonna pick you up and we're gonna go to my roof. So, bear with the jingle jangly keys. Come with me. Good morning. Hi, hi, hi. Right, please don't spill it, Vic. I'm so clumsy. Got my hand sanitizer wipe because I take that everywhere with me. Not this one specifically, obviously. I take a fresh one. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? Vicky's roof is iconic. Why, thank you. I like to think so. Sorry, I just lost you because it's coming off the Wi-Fi. Let me just put my 4G on. Hang. Okay. Hopefully, we're in. Hopefully this... Clicking on the question thing at the bottom, but nothing's coming up. Does anyone know what that means? Also, no comments are refreshing, so I'm not sure if this is paused or not. Oh, guys, I'm having technical difficulties here. Oh, that's hot. I forgot I made that literally just like 2 seconds ago. I've got a watery eye because of the sun. I'm not complaining, it's beautiful. Can you give me a thumbs up if this is working? Because I can't seem to see anything. Guys, I'm back. Oh, hi. Sorry about that, everyone. It just stopped working, and then I couldn't get back on. My 4G obviously is like just not working today. It doesn't want to play ball. So we're back downstairs now. We're in my flat. I'm gonna sit on the balcony instead. She's back. Sorry, technical difficulties. I'm not very tech savvy, you see. How's that? How's that? Is that okay? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. No, yeah, it's that my roof doesn't like Instagram lives today. I don't know what happened. Basically, I went upstairs and then because it came off my Wi-Fi, it froze. And then when I came back on, none of the comments were loading. So, really weird. Really odd. How's the coffee? Coffee's fab, thanks, Jess. Oh, is that really windy? Let's stick this in. My wind muffler. There we go. So yes, I'm Vicki Manser. If you don't know me, hi, nice to meet you. I have been I've been in Sunny Afternoon, Beautiful, the Carole King musical, Six, the musical, Bat Out of Hell. Yes. So hi, hi there. That's a bit about me. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'm an open book within reason. So ask me any questions. I think if I click this little question box. Ah, wow, love it. Okay, so do I just click on a question? There we go. This is fab. Love it. Okay, so which Disney Broadway show would you like to be a part of? That would have to be Frozen, I think. I actually haven't seen the show because I've not been over to America in the time that it's been open. But yeah, I love the film and I love Elsa. I mean, Anna is hilarious, but I'm not a soprano, shall we say? So yeah, I'd love to be in Frozen. Great music, isn't it? I love Disney. Great, good. Thanks for the question. Next one. This question always comes up. Why does pineapple go on pizza? It does pineapple go on pizza, rather. Yeah, why not? I don't really eat it on pizza, but I'm sure people do like it. There's so many questions. Thanks, Nicole. Really appreciate that. They actually come as a pack of like four, I think, and you get like two this size, a hoop with different dangly bits, and two a bit smaller, and they're from H&M. So there you go. Shopping with Vicki Manser. Thanks for noticing the earrings. I did put them on especially. Oh, Disney Hercules is coming to Broadway. Now that is a brilliant film. And Meg, what a great character. Yeah, anyone got Disney Plus? So my sister, Legend, she got Disney Plus and she gave me one of the accounts because you get like what, 6 or something. And I've watched what have I watched? The Incredibles. I've watched Brave. I watched another film. What was the other film? And on Disney Plus, there is a series called Imagineering, which is about how all the parks were built and all that kind of stuff. Oh my god, it's so great! There's 5 episodes out now, and I think there's one more coming. I can't wait for the sixth one. Sixth one? Sixth one. I need to watch Newsies, Jasmine. Yeah, because I haven't watched Newsies. Watch Oh yeah, Tangled is a great film. Very underrated, I think. Tangled. I haven't seen Coco. That's another one for me to watch. Mm. Yeah, the Imagineering story is so good. Really, really good. Let's watch Fairy Tale Weddings. Okay. What is that on Disney Plus too? Oh, I just scrolled off. Just scrolled off. Um. Okay. What has been my proudest achievement so far? Um. I I'm proud of a lot of things. I think it's good to be proud of yourself. I have to say though, when I went on for Carol, when I did the show in town, and I was second cover, I felt very proud of that. And I think I must have been 22 or 23 at the time. And it was just amazing. The cast and crew were all just so supportive, and I had so many family and friends in watching, and I was just so overwhelmed when I came out of the stage door and everyone was there, and I was just the best, absolute best. I'm also very proud for just working really hard and saving all my money and like buying my flat. I'm very proud of that. Hard work pays off, everyone. So, work hard. Fun fact, I was the feather duster in Beauty and the Beast in a amateur production of Beauty and the Beast that we did. I'll have to dig out a photo for you, it's very funny. And I had very short hair at the time, pixie cut. Took me a few years to grow it back. I'm new. Are you an actress? Yes. Hi. So, yeah, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Vicki Manser. I am, just give you a little backstory. I'm 27. I'm from London. And I trained at the Erdang Academy. And after that, my first job was a musical called Sunny Afternoon. Congratulations for just getting into Mount View, Danny Curtis 97. I just saw that pop up, so well done. My first job was Sunny Afternoon, which is a musical about the Kinks, which are like a 60s band. They're iconic, they're so great. And it was an actor muso show, so we all played the instruments as well because I play guitar. And then I did Beautiful, the Carole King musical in town. And then I did Bat Out of Hell at the Dominion. And I did Six, the musical. In London, the London cast. Um, and then I was just on tour with Beautiful, the Carole King musical. Uh, until this coronavirus hit, and now I am no longer on tour. But you know what? It's okay. We make the best of the situation, and maybe if I was on tour, I wouldn't be doing this Q&A session with London Theatre Direct. So there you go. Every cloud, guys. Every cloud. You gotta look for the positives always. Always look for the positives. Someone just said Vicky Trumpet with one of them. What do you call them? Like crocodile. things, and then Vicky. Yeah, I did have to play the trumpet in Sunny Afternoon. I wasn't very good at it. There is video evidence on my Instagram of me learning to play the trumpet for Sunny Afternoon. It was very, very funny. What do you do while you don't have a job on stage, Chloe? That's a really good question. So, I I've been very fortunate that I haven't had too many breaks from shows. However, um, I I also do a lot of jobs as well as um, performing, and when I do have breaks, I teach a lot. So I'm artistic director for a college called Sharp Academy, which is a 3-year course in professional training in musical theatre um, and acting. So we opened last September. So I do a lot of teaching there. Before, like a few years ago, I had a bit of a bit of a break between Beautiful and Bat Out of Hell because I came out at a really weird time, and there wasn't a lot of auditioning, and I've just been offered a lot of teaching work at the school that I'm now patron for, which is called Stepping Out, and so I did a lot of teaching there. I also do a lot of writing in my spare time, and I also help my godfather out with his business and do a bit of admin for him. So I like to keep busy. So yeah, there's a lot that you can do, and like right now, for example, obviously I'm not in a show because nobody is, so I do a lot of classes from my roof when the internet is working. um, so Sharp Academy do a lot of classes, free online classes on Instagram, so you can come and join me over on there, and I do a lot of jazz routines and some workshops and things like that. And I'm studying, which I won't tell you what I'm studying, but I am studying, which is helping to pass the time and keeping me busy. I'm not going to tell you just in case I fail. That'd be really embarrassing. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of things. A lot of things. Oh, Sharp's watching. Yay! Just plugging you. I like to keep busy. You don't stop. Yeah, that's very true. I don't like to stop. I'm very bad at relaxing. I find relaxing really hard. So if you've got any top tips for relaxing, send them to your gal. Let's see what other questions are on here. Um, How do you deal with rejection? I think this is a really good question. And it happens a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I think the thing to remember is that obviously what you see of people on Instagram, on social media, and whatever isn't the full picture. And a lot of the time, you look at people and you only see the success stories. Well, let me tell you, it's not all yeses. It's not all like plain sailing and easy, and you just go from one job to the next or whatever. There's a lot of things that happen in between. There's a lot of no's. There's a lot of like heartbreak, to be honest with you. Um, and um, and so yeah, it's important to remember that. And if you're going into this as an industry, um, you you need to know how hard it is, and you have to want it more than anything in the world, because it is very hard. It's very hard, challenging, like mentally and physically. And the way that I deal with it is to remember that, if something doesn't go my way, or I don't get something, I don't get a part or whatever, it's not because I'm not good enough. It's just because I'm not right for that particular part. It's nothing to do with the amount of talent that you have or how good you are. um, I I really honestly do believe that that yeah, that you just have to remember, it's not because you're not good enough, it's just because you're not right for that thing. And there will be things that you are right for, and happy days, and you'll go on to, hopefully get that. But it's really important to remember that it's nothing to do with how good you are, because you're good, you're amazing. And if I have a bad day, I just go and eat a slice of cheesecake to cheer myself up. So yeah. And I also think it's important to put a time limit. So if I feel sad about something, or something's really upset me, then I'm like, I'm allowed to be upset about this. That's okay. Like, you're allowed to be upset. That's also okay. But tomorrow is a new day, and tomorrow we get up and we fight for the next thing. Um, yeah, I think that's really important. So yeah, if something doesn't go quite right for me and I'm feeling really devastated about it and whatever, then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give myself today to be upset, and tomorrow we put on the boxing gloves and we go for round two. Can you release the original song from your concert? Oh, the one with Night Kiss, yeah. So I wrote a song and it's called I Hate You. I hate you in, I hate is in the inverted commas. I'm actually, something very exciting came in the post this morning. I bought myself a new microphone. Kimberly, you make the best cheesecake. Yeah. I bought myself a new microphone, and I am going to record I Hate You, and I'm going to try and get somebody to sing it with me. I'm not going to tell you who yet, just in case they say no, but I have asked them and I'm waiting for them to listen to it. And hopefully we will get a recording out whilst we're in lockdown. And I'm going to re-record Goodbye, and I'm going to re-record just some other stuff that's on my YouTube, really, so that it's better quality with my my new microphone. So yes, I will get I will release I Hate You. I'm actually got a writing session this afternoon with my friend Misha from Beautiful, which I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, hopefully we'll come up with some good stuff for you guys. I would love to. I would love to release an EP. I just don't know how to go about it yet. I'm not very knowledgeable in that kind of, what am I trying to say? I'm just not knowledgeable about it. So if anybody knows anything about releasing an EP, recording music and all that kind of stuff, then hit me up, please. Tell me, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Yes, I am so VSCO today. What does that mean? Metal straws and scrunchies. I've got my iconic sunglasses on. Just record it and shove it on Spotify. Okay, why not? Okay, why not? Where's my little question box? Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Oh, I'm going back to my question box. So if you've got any questions, hop on there. Oh, there's so many. Do you like Essex? Yeah, I love Essex. Oh my god. Mean Girls is coming to the West End. Can you audition for Karen? That's all down to my agent, and not solely my agent. So basically, my agent will submit me for a job, and then it's the casting director that chooses whether to see the people or not. So I can ask, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I will be seen. Favourite place to go on holiday in the UK? My best friend lives in Devon, so I like to go down to Devon and go and see her. Can I bring back Manser mail soon? Yeah, as soon as I can go outside to the post office. I know I'm not really I'm not clicking on them, but I still am answering them, so I hope that's okay. Right, most difficult show I've been in. This is a really good question because every show I feel brings its own. Oh, someone said come surf in Willicombe. That's where I go. Willicombe's beautiful. Right, which is the most difficult show you've been in? Yes. Every show brings different challenges. So physically, the hardest show was Bat Out of Hell, hands down. I was a swing in Bat Out of Hell, so I covered 9 female ensemble tracks, and then in the end, we all ended up covering girls and boys. So the girls covered 18 tracks, 9 girls and 9 boys, and the boys the same. But yeah, physically it was so hard, and basically, so like, you know, this is flat. Normally a stage will have like a tiny bit of a rake, which means it's on a slight hill, so that for sight lines it's better, people in the audience can see the stage better. So they would be like that. Bat Out of Hell, I kid you not, was like this. I mean, you could see how steeped it was. And the first time I walked on that stage, honestly, I felt drunk. It was so, it was so steeped, and that means that your center of gravity is different. Obviously, to when you're standing on a flat floor, you have to basically like retrain, and you're doing, you know, turns and all the rest of it on a stage that is like this. So it means that your weight is like further back than it normally would be, and all that kind of stuff. And it's easy to obtain injuries whilst dancing on a stage that is like that. So yeah, physically that was really tough, and my knees aren't great. My knees aren't great as it is. So that was, yeah, that was really tough. It was so fun though. It was really fun. But yeah, I would say that was the most difficult. 6 for the fact that you had so much dialogues and different harmonies and all of that kind of stuff. Like I know the show top to bottom, as every single queen, which is like a lot, and and having dialogue between 6 people where you know all the different parts can be quite challenging, because you want to jump in because you know all of them or whatever. But it's also really good because if anything does go wrong, then you are in a position where you're able to help. And Carol King, oh my gosh, the piano, learning the piano, that was tough because I don't play piano, and you have to learn it so accurately and to make it look real. And I spent a lot of time perfecting my miming skills. So yeah, they're all different. Basically, in a long-winded way, Becca, they're all difficult. Yes, the piano. Thank you, Ella. She says I'm a brilliant fake piano player. What was the first piece of music you learned on guitar? Oh gosh, now we're going back some years. Um, it was probably something like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star when I was a kid. Always wondered about the piano. Yeah, so everything in Beautiful is mimed, but shh, don't tell anyone. It's a secret. Friends theme tune. There we go. Laura, my best friend Laura. She's on the live now. Me and her learnt guitar together in primary school, and she says the first thing that we learnt on guitar was the Friends theme tune. So there you go. Sparkling water, yes or no? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Really sorry if you like it. I'm not a fan. Post the cover of the Friends theme tune on YouTube. We'll see. Come on then, ask me some juicy questions, guys. Sparkling water is gross. Yeah. I just saw on Jaffa cakes or biscuits. Now, I'm a fan of a biscuit in a cup of tea, but I don't drink cups of tea very often. I'm such a coffee gal. So I also like Jaffa cakes. They're really underrated, and I don't have them very often. But when you do have them, you're like, oh my god, Jaffa cakes are banging. What show do you really want to be in? Oh, there's loads. There's loads. There's so many great shows. If Mean Girls does come over, I'd love to be in Mean Girls. I love that soundtrack. I love the Waitress soundtrack. I love Kinky Boots. I think Lauren is such a fun character. There's loads. There's loads. Bourbons over custard creams any day of the week. This is where people be like, unfollow, unfollow. What else we got on here? What came first, the chicken or the egg? Beats me. Maybe they both came at the same time. Do you ever think about that? Favourite back character? I would have got to be Sloane. She's great. Yeah. The pair of them together, Falco and Sloane, are a really, really good couple. A lot of fun. So probably them. Guys, I love seeing your little comments come out. Oh, someone just said about my eyebrows. Are you sure? I really don't do anything with them. I'm terrible. But thanks for the love hearts. Yes, Sloan love. What is Bat Out of Hell about? Kind of like Peter Pan, kind of like Romeo and Juliet, but on steroids, is how I would best describe it. It's like being in the middle of a film set that constantly blows up and blows smoke and has car crashes and all the rest of it, and it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I mean, there's a pond on stage, for Christ's sake. When else? When else does that happen in musicals? Yes, the story is a bit confusing, but you just have to go with it. That's my thing with how I'd always say to people is just don't question anything, just go with it, and you'll have the best time. And yeah, it really is just incredible. I was so lucky to be a part of it. I just think it's there's no other show like it, to be honest. My favourite six swing costume. Oh, it's got to be mine. I love the blue. I love the blue. It's a really pretty colour blue as well. So yeah, I really like it. I really like my blue six costume. I did do a degree in musical theatre. Yes, I did. Do you like tour or town best? I love. Uh, Now this is interesting actually. Basically, I'll let you into a little secret. It's not really a little secret. I told the world I was petrified about touring. Absolutely petrified. I'm such a home person, and for that reason, I love town. Um, I'm quite close to London. It's easy for me to get to. It means I can come home every day, and yes, I just love being in town. And I was so scared about going on tour. There was no reason for me to be scared. I had the best time on tour, like literally the best time. I had so much fun. I got to see parts of the country. I mean, only for 10 weeks, regrettably, but I got to see part of the country that I never would have seen. I got to go to Scotland, which I absolutely loved, and I really want to go back to Scotland. Scotland was so much fun. So both you get to experience loads of different theatres on tour, and yeah, it's just amazing. Have I kept anything from the shows you've been in? Um, that's a good question. I bought one of the guitars from Sunny Afternoon and I gave it to my dad for his 50th birthday, and I got Ray Davies from the Kinks to sign it. That was very special. Um, Beautiful. Did I keep anything beautiful? I mean, a lot of the time, guys, you're not allowed to keep stuff because they like to like recycle it because obviously people are people are coming in to do the show again. But I do keep all my my mail I get sent and pictures and things like that. That's all in it's all in a massive great big box. I keep it all. I'm so grateful for it. I stole the drum kit from Six. I'm not supposed to tell him that. I do still have the bee scrunchie, yes. Unfortunately, a lot of my stuff is trapped inside a big lorry somewhere on tour. I do have it. It's in my kit, my survival kit that I took with me everywhere on Beautiful. So I will get it back. I just don't know when yet. When lockdown is finished. If you could cast Greg in any role in a musical, what would you choose? That's a really good question. Greg is my other half, for those of you that don't know. I put him in Jersey Boys or something. Stole the door that wouldn't open from... Oh my gosh, right, guys. So, funny story about Beautiful. One day that I was Carol, we have two moving doors, and one came on and it wouldn't open. And they tried... I was doing a quick change at the time. They kept trying to open the door, and they couldn't get in, so eventually they had to walk around the door and through the imaginary wall, which was so funny. And then the next line, normally Donnie would say, "Jerry, get in here," and he said, "Jerry, try and get in here," and the audience just went wild. And luckily I was hearing everything that was going on, and I sort of saw a commotion while I was changing, so I didn't try to go through the door. I just ran round. It was very funny. Jerry, try and get in here. If you could write a musical about yourself, what theatre or celebrity would you want to play you? Well, I actually think my sister would play me very well, and she's just incredible. So, but the thing is, if there was a musical about me, then that she would be a character in it. So maybe she should just play herself. If you had to be on lockdown with a former castmate, who would you pick? Well, I'd obviously have so much fun with with my besties, Courtney and Colette, and also Carly. We'd have so much fun. We could sing together all day and make funny videos. Yeah, Virgo gang. You know, my girls, my Virgo girls. I love them to pieces. How much do you like teaching at Sharp Academy? I love it. I absolutely adore my first years. I adore my first years, and are they're so great. They work so hard, and the amount that they've improved since September to now is just incredible. And I just love seeing how much they progress. Yeah, it's really really lovely to watch their journey and to help them on their journey a little bit, hopefully. Vicki is the CEO of having friends whose names start with the letter C. I never even thought of that. I'm the odd one out. I was supposed to see Courtney and Dear Evan Hansen in May. Obviously, it's been cancelled, but hopefully I'll get to see her when all of this is over. I hope so. Is flexibility a factor in dance auditions? Depends on what you're auditioning for. If you're auditioning for Cats, yes. If you're auditioning for Beautiful, the Carole King musical, no. So it's complete dependent on what you're auditioning for. I'm not the most flexible person in the world at all, but it hasn't stopped me from working. So, but what I would say is to always constantly work on your craft, and if you're not flexible, don't just go, oh well, I'm not flexible, so I'll just leave it. Keep working at it, because the more flexible you are, the more boxes that you open. So let's be honest. I wouldn't get anywhere probably in a Cats audition if I was auditioning for the White Cat. But if I was flexible, then that's another avenue that I could explore. So yeah, always work on your craft. I have watched Courtney's YouTube videos. I watch them all. I love them. How old do you have to be to audition for Sharp? 16 plus. You can come to us. So you can come straight after your GCSEs, or you can come after your A levels, or you can come after that. Totally dependent on you. First thing I want to do when lockdown is over, just go and give my family a big cuddle and have a barbecue in their garden. I really miss them. I have seen Grace's YouTube as well. Yeah, I watch hers as well. Let's see if there's any other questions on here. Have I ever forgotten a line? Probably. Yes, I almost did when I went on for Carol in town, and it felt like there was a pause for ages, and it really wasn't. It just goes. It seems a lot longer to you than it does to anyone else. First celebrity crush. Oh, I love Ashley Banjo. I love Ashley Banjo. Probably wasn't my first, but I still have a crush on him now. Have you ever been injured in a show? Yes. I've had 2 injuries. One was my knee from Bat Out of Hell, and I had to take some time off for that. What I would say is that if something is hurting you, don't be afraid to take the time off. I am terrible for just carrying on and going, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Then it gets to a stage where you have to take more time off than you would have to than if you'd have gone off when it started hurting. So listen to your body always. And I got dropped in a lift once by accident. It was very funny. I was fine. I just had to have an ice pack on my head for a bit, and I grazed my shoulders and cut my knee up and things like that. But you know, you just get back on the horse, don't you? It's not scary at all. It's really not scary at all. It's actually really fun, and it's a story to tell at the end of the day. So I'll always remember it, and it makes me laugh. And luckily, it wasn't during the show; it was in practice, and I still went on for the show and did it. So yeah. God, the time goes so quick. How did you come up with all your ad libs in the argument sections at 6? Honestly, just whatever came out my mouth came out my mouth. Sometimes I came off stage and I was like, oh God, Vicki shouldn't have said that one. That was too far. But it just come out my mouth really. I don't think before I speak. Yeah. How do you find out about auditions? I find out about auditions through my agent. If you don't have an agent, then you have to network and get to know people, write to casting directors and things like that, and look on Twitter, follow all the casting directors on Twitter, because sometimes they'll put out that there's open auditions, and yeah, that's how I would find out if I didn't have an agent. Queen of Ad Libs, thank you guys, thank you. Thank you. If you went back into 6, who would you be? I'd be any of them. I love them all, but I'd love to give Boleyn another crack because I just love her. Howard is up there as well, but obviously I got the opportunity to play her for a couple of months, which I'm so grateful for. So yeah. Can you train for screen acting at Sharp? Yes, you can. Not solely, but it's part of our course. We have a strong emphasis on acting, so we do a lot of acting for screen and stage, and we have set modules that will teach you about screen acting. So yeah, there's the course itself is musical theatre and acting, so everyone should come out as a triple threat performer. Well, quadruple threat actually, because we do a lot of focus on acro as well. And you don't have to have any previous acro skill. None of our first years had a lot of experience with acro, and now some of them are flipping, which is amazing. London, you have been an absolute classic audience. That one I did plan. I have to admit, I did plan that one. Am I a sweet or savoury person? That's a really good question. I like both. I do have a bit of a sweet tooth though. I love having something sweet after my dinner. Why did Colette wear the Bling costume? Her costume wasn't ready at the time, and we had a spare Bling costume, and she was going on for Bling, so that was helpful. So that is why. Beach or city? I'm a city gal. Yeah, I love going to the beach as a little break, but I wouldn't like to live. Well, I mean, saying that, there are some beaches close to cities, right? So I do actually really like being by the sea. What I did discover when I was on tour is that I enjoyed the venues where I was close to the sea, because it reminded me of when I was a kid and we used to go to the Isle of Wight a lot, because I've got a lot of family on the Isle of Wight. Yeah, so both, bit both. I do love the city though. I am a city girl. Oh my god, the power cut. Guys, there was a power cut on my last show at 6. How funny. I mean, we'd finished the show and it was during the playoff, so that's okay. But yeah, so funny. I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, I just applied for Sharp the other day. That's really exciting. Don't panic. It's all good fun. Just take your time doing your self-tape. Sing something that you enjoy, because there's no point in singing stuff that you don't enjoy. And don't worry about the audition day, because we're all here. I'll be there, and I'll help you through it, and it's fun. We're all really friendly. We don't bite. Yes, Courtney did start singing the end. It was really funny. My last show before I returned to 6 days later. Yeah, no, the return didn't exist, did it? Because then that would have been my last show and nobody knew. Did you and Courtney audition for Bat, then audition for Six together? So, Courtney had actually done Bat Out of Hell before, but me and Colette joined at the same time. Then we all... Oh, about Virgos. I'm stuck though. I've got a good chorus. Would you do the Waitress tour? Yeah, why not? I'd have to get an audition for it Thursday, and I think it's already cast. My favourite song I've written is my Maker's Mark song. I was very, very proud of that. Favourite ensemble track would be Lead the Swoosh in Bat. I mean, that was the question. Favourite ensemble track in Bat. I don't think I finished the question. Lead the Swoosh would be my favourite. I haven't seen Juliet, no. I'm hoping to. I want to see Grace as Juliet. How far in advance do you audition before finding out you've got the part? That's a really good question. It differs depending on shows. Some audition really, really early. For example, Frozen audition like well over a year in advance. Sometimes you audition a couple of months before. So it just depends on the show. Would I ever like to be dance captain? Yes. And I was dance captain for a bit. I was acting dance captain on Six after Grace left. I love being dance captain. I did it a lot when I was at college. I did it a lot when I was a company member at Sharp, when we just had the theatre group. Yeah, I love it. I like things to be clean. I love cleaning things. I like detail. Did you audition for Frozen? I did. I did audition for Frozen. And I wasn't in the room for very long. So that's, that, and that's just the nature of the beast. Sometimes you go in and you think, oh yeah, this is going to be great. Like I'm perfect for this, rah rah rah, and it doesn't go your way. And sometimes you go in and you think, oh, I don't know if this is really me, and you come out thinking, oh, I don't know, I don't think that went really well, and then you get a recall. What I auditioned for, what did I audition for a couple of years ago? Miss Saigon, and I came out the first audition and I thought, oh, I won't get a recall for that, and I ended up going quite a way through the process. So you just never know. You just never know. Have you ever met the Broadway Queens? Well, no, but I met Howard. I met Sam when she came over into London. Do you have any advice for someone who loves singing but knows nothing about music? I mean, you don't necessarily need to know about music to be able to sing. Just keep practicing, keep doing your do, and yeah, YouTube's great. So watch some YouTube videos. There's loads of people out there that can help you if you want to learn music theory. Good morning. I wish that everything will be okay in London. Me too. I hope it's okay where you are. I haven't seen In the Heights, no. I like the music though. I've not listened to it a lot, but it's funky, isn't it? My go-to McDonald's order, guys, you're not even ready for my go-to McDonald's order, right? Dependent on how hungry I am, which is, I mean, I always go like two or three meals basically. But let's say I'm really hungry, I'll get a large Big Mac meal with a large black coffee, and I'll get a spicy hot chicken legend thing on its own to go on the side, 20 chicken nuggets to share with Greg normally, and then I will get a McFlurry as well, and I love it. That's my go-to McDonald's order. All of the menu basically. Yeah, sometimes when I'm really extra hungry, I get a cheeseburger as well. I can put it away. Yeah, just a light snack. Just a light snack, you know. Yeah. Every time I tell that to somebody as well, they're just like, "Are you sure?" Yeah, and I do eat it all as well. Gherkins and all. Chicken selects are superior. I don't know if I agree with you there. I do love a chicken nugget. Oh, Carly Cook. Hi, Carly Cook. I miss you. I'm going to edit that video later. Oh, thanks for saying my hair looks nice. It's grown a lot. Could do with a bit of a trim. Who are you allowed to tell when you get cast in a show? No one, technically. But yeah, obviously, I tell my family and my friends. You just need to make sure that it doesn't end up on social media, because then you could get fired before you've even started. And when the press release goes out, then you can tell the whole world. What sauce do you dip into? Sweet and sour. Sweet and sour is the go-to sauce, guys. Yeah, I'm not about ketchup or barbecue sauce in a McDonald's. It's all about sweet and sour sauce. It's my favourite. Do you audition for everything you can? Yeah, I audition for everything that I get put up for. That comes through. Is it hard to keep a role secret at first? Not really, because I still do tell people. So it's not like I keep it to myself. Do you know what I mean? Have I met the tour queens? Yes, I have. We did meet and greet sessions together, and so I met them there, and they were rehearsing at the Arts Theatre a lot. So it's much easier to do it on this thing and then the questions thing, isn't it? Because then I have to keep pressing my screen. Okay, right. About, I don't know what, 4 more questions, 5 more questions before this is going to run out. So ask me some good ones. Did the girls sign their names in the 6 dressing rooms on their left? No, actually, that's a really good idea. We should have done that. Skincare routine. Not going to lie to you, it's very basic. I use the St. Ives. It's got the grainy bits in. Face wash, exfoliator in the shower, and I use makeup wipes at the end of the day, and I put some moisturiser on, just Nivea. That's about it. Best advice someone in this industry has given to you? Well, I mean, the advice of just, you know, knowing that it's not, if you don't get something, it's not because you're not good enough, it's just because you're not right. And also, everything happens for a reason. I'm a strong believer in that, and it's what my mum always says to me. And yeah, she's absolutely right. I If I'd have got, you know, something else that I didn't get, then I never would have ended up doing Beautiful in town, and then I probably never would have ended up going on tour with it. So, you know, everything works out in the end. Carly says that is not a good enough skincare regime. No, it's not. She's taught me to do this with my moisturiser though, and I don't do it. Sorry. What's my music taste like? I love country music and I love 80s music. Every morning I will get up and I'll say, Alexa, play Hot 80s. And she plays a Hot 80s for me. Oh, we're on adverts. That's annoying. But yeah, when I was little, my family loved country music, but when I was little, what I remember from like family parties and whatever, is my dad playing guitar, my papa playing the banjo, my uncle playing the mandolin, and everyone just jamming together. And I just love it. Just love it, love it, love it. Oh no, sorry, everyone's speakers have gone off. Sorry, I didn't even think of that. That is so funny. I'm so sorry, guys. But hey, listen to Heart 80s for a bit. It's really great, really uplifting. I love it. That is so funny. I'm so sorry. Right, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for chatting to me. Um, I I will do some more lives on my channel because I haven't been doing very many lives. I've been doing a lot of fitness stuff and a lot of classes and things like that. But I will try and do some more lives over on my channel. So do come and follow me. At Vicki underscore Manser, Manser. Come follow me, come join the fun. It's very busy in lockdown, so there's never a dull moment. Um, Thank you for all the questions, and thank you, London Theatre Direct, for asking me to have coffee with all your beautiful followers. Yeah, I can tell you when my lives will be. That's a really good idea. I'll schedule them in, shall I? I'll schedule them in. Guys, thank you so much, so much. If there's any more questions or anything, then yeah, I'll get on a live on my channel. But it's been lovely having a little coffee morning with you all. Have a lovely day. Get out in the sun if you're in England. because it's really nice and beautiful today. So mwah. Keep smiling, everybody. We got this. This isn't going to last forever, and it's going to be so sweet when we come out the other side. So just remember that. Mwah.